Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Monday, the 1st of February, and we are starting a new theme this month. This month, we're going to be learning all about different sports, and that's going to be a theme running throughout our lessons. First up, boys and girls, we are going to be doing our phonics, so please open your Just Phonics on page 70. You are going to be learning the sound as in mixer this week. Click the link and watch the video to sound out words with our sound. Remember to use your fingers to help you sound it out. Then on page 70, write today's date 1.2 to show the first day of the second month, the 1st of February. And I want you to trace your special friend E and R. E and R come together to make the sound. Then in activity B, you're going to write your special friends on the blank lines. Then you sound out the word and draw a picture to illustrate what it means. So the first one, wait, waiter. A waiter is somebody who serves you food or drinks. They work in a restaurant or a cafe. They wear aprons and name tags and have notepads, pens and menus. Their job is to take your order and serve you food or drinks. So you draw a picture of a waiter here. When you've activity B done, you move on to C. Now these are 2-syllable words. They have 2 parts to them. You sound it out loud in front of your parents and then write the whole word on the line here. So, buzz, buzzer. The contestant hits the buzzer when they know the right answer. Buzzer. Then in activity C, you sound out the words and colour in the picture that matches its meaning. Burger. This is the picture of the burger, so I will colour it in. Remember to give yourself a sad face, fine face, or happy face to show me how you think you've done, and then we'll correct tomorrow. Well done, boys and girls. This week, boys and girls, we are going to be learning the sound. Can be made using 3 special friends. E-or, as in mixer. I-or, as in stir. Or you-or, as in fur. I want you to click this link and watch the video that's full of words. Remember to sound them out loud and use your fingers to help you. Then I want you to open up your Just Phonics book on page 62. Start off by writing today's date 1.2 on top to show the first day of the second month, the 1st of February. Mr. and Mrs. Superhero. Mr. and Mrs. Superhero have triplets. That means they have 3 children that were born on the same day. They call their triplets and They all look different, but they sound the same. It is easy to tell them apart because they all have different powers. E-or special friend. You have to read out the list of all of ER's superpowers. When you see the special friend ER, you underline it and color that word green. Then you write the list of words that have the special friend ER on the page below. Remember to send me a photo on your Class Dojo portfolio when you are done. Your spelling this week is going to be on page 38 and 39 of your Spellwell. So open up page 38 first, please. Let's sound out our words together, so get your super speller fists ready. N, n, none. This is the type of nun who works in a church. It is not the type of nun that I have none of the toys tidied away. This nun is always a woman, and she can wear a black garment on her hair and a white collar. She helps the priest with his work in church. So she is a person, which means she is a noun. Color it yellow, please. Next word. Run. Pretend to run on the spot, boys and girls. What type of a word is run? It's a doing word. It's a verb. So color it red, please. Next up. Son. Now this is not the type of sun that is the boy child of a mom and dad. It is the type of sun you see in the sky. Point up to the sun. Pretend you're pointing up to the sun. It's something that you're pointing at. It's a thing, which means it's a noun, so color it yellow, please. Then you practice tracing your words. Be careful to look at the shape of the letters. So these are all small letters here. Be careful to write them neatly because you don't want them to look like different letters. See, the N is small. This is different than the H that is tall. Otherwise, they'd look very similar. Then you move on to activity B and write the list words correctly. They have been jumbled up. This should be cup. Remember to send a photo when you're done. Next up, boys and girls, is your Spellwell. This week you're going to be focusing on the R and special friends. So open up Spellwell on page 46, please. Let's get our super speller fists ready to sound out our spellings. K-R, K-R, car. What type of a word is car? It's a thing, so it's a noun. Color it yellow. T-R, tar. Tar is something that they pour on the roads. It is a thing, so it's a noun. Color it yellow, please. S-T-R. S-T-R. I see the word tar and there's a S in front of it. Star. Star. A star is something that shines bright in the night. It is a thing, so color it yellow. Next word. S-U-G-R. Sugar. That sounds a bit wrong. It's actually sugar. The S is making the sh sound here. Sh-U-G-R. Sugar. Sugar is a thing because it's a food item. It's something you pour into your tea, or it's something you sprinkle over your cereal. It's an ingredient in a lot of sweets. So color it yellow, please. Then you move on to activity B. You have to write a list word that rhymes with these words. Make sure they're from the list of your spellings. So card, card. The word that rhymes with card is yard. Y-R-D. And make sure, boys and girls, your long letters are long, your small letters are small, and your tall letters are tall, please. Remember to send a photo when you're done. Next up, boys and girls, it's time to have a little break and read our story of the week, The Grizzly Bear Who Lost His Grrr by Rod Biddulph. When you finish listening to the read aloud story, I want you to retell the setting and the beginning of the story to your parents. Remember, the setting should include information like who was at the start of the story, where was the start of the story happening, when was it happening, what was happening, and the beginning should include what starts to happen, what starts the story off. Okay, boys and girls, you can watch and listen to the book by clicking this YouTube link in blue. Enjoy! This week, boys and girls, we are learning our co-raw phrase, what am I doing? Cad atá siúl agam. The answer is tá mé ag. I am. And the actions you're going to be learning are ag ri. Repeat after me. Ag ri. Gatapa, ag ri. Repeat after me. Ag ri. Gacuan, ag ri. Repeat after me. Ag ri. Ag siúl. Repeat after me. Ag siúl. Gatapa, ag siúl. Repeat after me. Ag siúl. Gacuan, ag siúl. Repeat after me. Ag siúl. Ag léim. Repeat after me. Ag léim. Gatapa, ag léim. Repeat after me. Ag léim. Gacuan, ag léim. Repeat after me. Ag léim. So, cad atá siúl agam? Tá mé ag. Tá mé ag ri. Repeat after me. Tá mé ag ri. Tá mé ag siúl. Repeat after me. Tá mé ag siúl. Tá mé ag léim. Repeat after me. Tá mé ag léim. Senior infants, I want you to practice saying those phrases. First class, Ranga Hain, I'd like you to practice reading these phrases. When you're done, you can play a little game with your brothers or sisters or your parents. Cad atá siúl agam. You have to cuir an ceist, cad atá siúl agam, agus déan an gníomhacht. Do the action. Ag ri, ag siúl, ag léim. Your family then have to guess, and whoever gets the right answer, it's their turn next to act it out. Kind of like charades, boys and girls. Enjoy! Boys and girls, this week we are going to be learning some more about water. We are going to be learning about the water cycle. Where do we get most of our water? Well, from rain. There is a whole cycle that happens again and again to help us get water so that we can use it for everything we need in our homes and in our lives. I want you to watch this video about Drippy the raindrop and learn about the water cycle. I want you to be able to explain what these words mean. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. I just want you to be able to explain what it means in your own words. Evaporation is when the water heats up from the sun. It turns to gas. Remember, just like we painted for our art a couple of months ago? It turns to gas and rises up in the sky. Condensation is when the gas up high in the sky gets colder. The higher it gets in the sky, the colder it is. It then turns into water droplets that all join together to make clouds. Then, as these water droplets are all joined together, they become very heavy and burst into raindrops that fall from the sky. This is called precipitation. All these raindrops, once they fall into the ground, they all join back together and find their way back to lakes, rivers, and oceans. And this is called collection. So the water cycle is evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. This video will help explain it really easily for you boys and girls. You have all week to be able to learn these words in your own way. This week, boys and girls, you are then going to do your own water cycle investigation. You will need a kettle, a large transparent, which means see-through bowl, a cup or a glass, cling film, ice, and teaspoon. You will need to do this investigation with adult supervision. You are going to follow these steps to carry out your investigation. If you click on this video link, you will see a girl do the investigation step by step. You have until Friday, boys and girls, to do this investigation. I would like you to send in a photo of you doing out each step, or else a video explaining how you did it using your terms question, equipment, safety tip, method, results, conclusion. And first class, I would like you to write it up using these titles, just like you did last week. Remember, you have until Friday to do this investigation, and it must be done with adult supervision. Enjoy, boys and girls. So boys and girls, we're going to keep up with our counting in twos. Senior infants, I'd like you to count up in twos until 20. Try your best to get better and quicker. First class, we're now going to use this time to see how counting in twos actually helps us with multiplication tables. Today I'm going to be asking you to learn the tables 0 multiplied by 2 equals 0. 1 multiplied by 2 equals 2. 2 multiplied by 2 equals 4. 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. I want you to use your fingers to help you learn your timetables. So boys and girls, when I have a fist up with 0 fingers, I know that 0 multiplied by 2 is 0. When I put up 1 finger, that means I count in twos 1 time. So 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. When I put up 2 fingers, just like this picture here, that means I count up in twos 2 times. So 2, 4. That shows me that 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. When I put up 3 fingers in this picture, that means I count in twos 3 times. 2, 4, 6. That tells me that 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. You'll see it here on your jumps as well. 0 multiplied by 2, well that tells me I do 0 jumps. And what will you land on? A 0. 1 multiplied by 2 equals 2, well that tells me I do 1 jump. And 1 jump, sorry I'll just get my pen up. 1 jump makes me land on 2. 2 multiplied by 2 makes me know that I have to do 2 jumps counting in 2. So 1, 2. What did I land on? 4. 3 multiplied by 2 equals, well that tells me I have to do 3 jumps of counting in 2. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. Well done, boys and girls. This week, boys and girls, we are going to be investigating capacity at home. Capacity just means how much a container can hold. Containers can be anything like a box, a basin, a cup, a bowl, a bottle, any container. Capacity is just how much a container can hold. It's measured usually in milliliters and liters. ml for milliliters and L for liters. First up, I'd like you to watch this video that shows you how to use the word capacity. Now remember, capacity just means how much a container can hold. It can be something that's liquid or it can be something that's solid. And this video really clearly shows that. Then, once you've watched the video, I want you to do a hands-on investigation with your parents. You are going to be investigating, are cups a good unit to measure capacity? When I say unit, it just means something that we can use to help us when we're measuring. So remember when we were measuring length, boys and girls, you measured using cubes and rulers and meter sticks? They were units that we used to try and help us measure length. But now we're investigating, how do we measure capacity? How do we measure the space a container can hold? The equipment you'll need are 3 different size cups and 1 bowl. My safety tip for you is to be careful of spillages. It's recommended that you do this over a sink or in a basin. The method you need to follow is 1. First, fill a cup up to the brim with water. The brim means the top. 2. Pour this water into a bowl. 3. Refill the cup and pour that water into a bowl. Repeat until your bowl is full, and then record how many cups it took you to fill the bowl. Finally, I want you to repeat steps 1 to 4 again with the second and third cup. You write your results to tell me how many cup 1s did it take to fill the bowl, how many cup 2s did it take to fill the bowl, and how many cup 3s did it take to fill the bowl. You do not need to write all of this out. All you need to write out is your results. Then I want you to tell me, do you think cups are a good unit to measure capacity? Why? Why not? Send in a video of you explaining what you think. Enjoy, boys and girls. Today, boys and girls, we are doing week 18 in our Work It Out. So open up your Work It Out on page 38. And beside Monday, write today's date 1.2 to show the first day of the second month, the 1st of February. We're going to go straight in. Number 1. 8 plus 5 equals. Number 2. 8 plus 6 equals. Number 3. 8 plus 9 equals. Number 4. 8 plus 2 equals. Number 5. 8 plus 0 equals. Number 6. Tick the one that shows half. So you did all of this last week, finding halves of your triangles, squares, circles, and rectangles, so you should know this one easy peasy. Number 7, 10 less than 56 is. Number 8, 20 take 4 equals Number 9, tick the heaviest. Number 10, How many faces does this 3D shape have? Number 11. Ring half of the stars. Number 12. A spoon holds more or less than a liter of water. Now remember, boys and girls, a liter bottle of water is the one that you see me with in school every day. It's the largest bottle size of water that you can hold in your hand easily. Number 13, 45 plus 20 equals. Number 14, how much money? 20 cent, 20 cent, and 10 cent. And number 15, how many minutes are in half an hour? Okay. If you need to pause now, please do. But I am now going to go into correcting. Number 1, 8 plus 5 is 13. 2, 8 plus 6 is 14. 8 plus 9 is 17. 8 plus 2 is 10. And 8 plus 0 is 8. Tick the one that shows half. Remember, half means 2 equal parts. So the light pink and dark pink parts are not the same size, so it cannot be this triangle. The dark part is far greater than the light pink part in the square, so it cannot be that. Here I have 2 light pink triangles and 2 dark pink triangles, which show me the same size. It is the circle. I think Harry and Willow showed me their shapes divided up like that. It was really nice. Number 7, 10 less than 56. So I'm going to use my mental math strategy here, T and U. I always start with my unit side, and less means you're taking away. Your number is getting smaller. So 6 take away 0 units is 6. 5 tens take away 5 tens take away 1 10 is 4 tens. 4 tens and 6 units makes 46. 20 take away 4 is 16. Obviously the book is heavier. How many faces does a cuboid have? We all know this by now. 6. I want you to ring half of the stars. I'm going to do the one for me, one for you method. One for me, one for you. 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 And half of the stars is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just check the top if that's 6 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is, so I give that a tick. If you circled 6 stars, give it a tick. Number 12. A spoon holds more or less than a liter of water? Less. Number 13. 45 plus 20 again, just a quick mental math strategy. Think of your T and U, your tens and units. always adding your unit side first. 5 units plus 0 units is 5. 4 tens plus 2 tens is 6 tens. 6 tens and 5 units make 65. 20 and 20 makes 40, plus 10 more makes 50. 50 cents altogether. And finally, boys and girls, there are 60 minutes in a whole hour, so there are 30 minutes in a half hour. If you used our online digital clock tool last week, you would have seen the digital clock say ... 30 every time the long hand was at 6. Remember to give yourself a sad face, fine face, or happy face, and a score out of 15, please. Send in a photo once you're done, boys and girls. This week, boys and girls, as our SPHE, we are going to be exploring Internet safety. Internet Safety Day is next Tuesday, so tomorrow week. So we're going to be learning all about how to stay safe on the internet this week. Internet is another way that makes our lives so much easier, and it uses electricity, boys and girls. But internet can also be dangerous, so we have to learn our own strategies to help keep us safe while using the internet. Just like we do with everything around our home and everything that's electrical, we need to have strategies to keep us safe. We also need strategies to keep us safe online. I'm asking you to go through this WebWise PowerPoint that's uploaded on our Class Dojo story, and I want you to go through it with your parents in your own time. This can actually be gone through with your brothers and sisters who are in other classes as well. So you can do it all together because internet safety is so important, especially now that we're all using our devices more at home. During the week, I want you to do any one of these following activities once you've gone through the PowerPoint with your family. I want you to either record a short video to explain what the internet is, record a video to tell me the pros of the internet. Remember, pros means the good things. Record a short video to tell me the cons of the internet. Remember, cons are the bad things. You can design a poster that shows me one rule that you can use to keep safe on the internet. Or you can create and perform your own rap or rhyme to stay safe on the internet. You could create your own internet safety quiz on Kahoot. Or you can complete the colouring page, which I'll upload to the Class Dojo story as well. If you just decide to do one of these things, that is perfect. And I want you to send me the photo or video through our Class Dojo portfolio by this Friday. It's very important you send it in by this Friday because we're going to enter a video into the Safety Internet Day competition. I'm going to put all of your little videos or pictures or photos or drawings into one big video, and I'm going to send it in to the competition to be in with a chance to win a drone for our school. So please, boys and girls, try your very best, as I know you will. Best of luck, boys and girls.